Hello everyone and welcome back to my island Velastra. Today we got a build in store. Of course we do, we always do. Now we're slowly getting through this island. There is a lot of areas that do need a lot of work and we will be working on those in the next few days because I would like to get this island done. I feel like I've had it for a long time. Obviously I'm not going to rush the island. That's not what I intend to do, but I do want to get it done. You know when you just want to get it done. I have 4 islands on the go at the moment, and with my tech issues, it's become a struggle to keep up with everything. Sorry, videos haven't been released as quickly as I normally have them. I've just been having really bad tech issues, and honestly, it's set me back so much. And yeah, I'm just hoping today goes well. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into today's video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Come join our cozy little family. And also go and check out some of my other channels. I have a tour channel and an online channel. Go subscribe to those too. I'd really appreciate it. But now let's get into today's build. So for today, I want to build an area for Nooks, Cranny. I do. We're at the front right bottom of my island and we got this whole area. It's kind of going to join to this and we're gonna have to do some terraforming, but first of all, before we do the terraforming, I want to fit in the Nooks Cranny building itself. So I do want to cover the Nooks Cranny with castle walls and, you know, medieval walls and things in the gates, and I don't remember how big it is. I think it's 7 wide, so 7 should go to about there, so Nooks Cranny should fit in nicely there, and we should be able to put in some walls maybe. Oh, it's bigger than 7. Okay, maybe we have to move it over by 1 square. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what it looks like. I think it's gonna have to work, right? We're running out of room on my island as it is, so I'm just gonna have to place it here and be done with it and make this area work. So there's our Nooks Cranny. I will not be time traveling straight away because I do want to make sure we get all the castle walls and the terraforming done first, and it's easier if I can see behind the building rather than the building being there. So yeah, let's just do this. For this build, I'm going to use a different castle tower and castle walls in coloration. See, for everywhere else, we use this dark grey, but for this one, I'm going to use the damaged one. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to say that's what it's called. I don't actually know. Let's just make sure we get this spacing right. So I will be sticking a gate in the middle. We have a gate just to go here. That should go right up to the doorway of Nooks Cranny, which I think is about there. Now we have this weird awkward gap, so we're gonna have to push these over like so. I'm hoping we can get medieval walls in. Oh, we can. Good. So we will have one each side like this. We have that weird join though at the side, so I'm thinking, do I use the castle walls instead? Let me have a look. Do I like the castle walls better? I think I do. Yeah, that's so much better. Now let's work on the sides. I guess you could use the medieval wall on the sides just to make it look a little bit different. And then the same this side. It's going to be very interesting when we get to the point where these walls have to join with these. I think terraforming will be our best friend. I push you in like so. Ta-da! Let's add another castle tower back here. Give that a push over. Although it won't be in line, so pull it back. And then another one. I think you have to go this way. Oh, see, the terraforming is going to be so frustrating. It's fine. We'll worry about that when we get to it in a minute. I think this one has to be out too. I don't know. The spacing is all off right now. Castle wall, in you go. Castle wall, in you go. And I think that gap is too big for another castle wall, so I think I'm gonna have to pull these over and then push the towers in as well. Oh no, it was more than enough space, right? We're gonna have an issue here. I have to pull this over and pull everything over by 1 because I'd rather have the extra space this side. Just makes it easier, you know? When we come to join everything together, it will be so much easier, see? Because then I can terraform here and we can make some weird shape and it will work. There we go, last castle wall. Brilliant. That's the best we can do to cover this place up. Just do a big old square castle. What else can you do? Now we need to whip out our terraforming tool. We need to figure out how I want this to look. Oh, that's too far forward. See, originally I was going to stick a castle tower in there in grey, but it's not going to fit. It's just not. We're just going to have to do something else. I want to do the terraforming all the way behind Nooks Cranny. This is me trying to wing it, by the way. We're trying our best. I'm going to have to put an incline in somewhere so that you can get up to this next level. And I might even have to change some of my build ideas, the ideas that I had for the villagers, just because I don't think I'm going to fit it all in. Unfortunately, I have given myself too much to put onto one island that it's not going to fit. I needed a bigger island to be able to do all my ideas, to be honest. and it's not gonna happen. I'm so sad that Velastra might not come out exactly how I originally planned it, just because I don't have the room. I have given myself too much of a big project to do with all the stories and all the characters, and I'll do my best to stick to those as much as I can from what I previously wanted, but honestly, it's gonna be a struggle. So yeah, sorry if Velastra doesn't come out exactly as we intended, but hopefully we still like it by the end. I won't be doing all this terraforming today, by the way. We won't. I just want to make sure that I get some sort of shape. We can worry about the rest of it later. It's the Nooks Cranny I want to focus on today, which yes will be a smaller build, but like I said, I have been having tech issues and I just want to get some videos out for you all now because you've been waiting so patiently. So thank you so much to everyone who supported me during my tech issues, and I'm still having issues, by the way. I had to pay out, should we say, for more things to be able to record different way, and I'm not impressed, but that's all there is to it. We need some pillars to go on this side just to finish this bit off. I also want to corner it round a little bit like this. Ta-da! To go in this little gap here, I do have a pillar, and I'm hoping once we put trees in and things, it will also cover it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Let's try and add a tree now. I think it might have to go like here, and then maybe one here. Yes. Pop a cedar in first, and then a hardwood tree. And then in this gap, we can put a bush, which I currently don't have on me. And now before we continue with putting some decorations down, I do need to sort out a pathway. So let's sort the pathway out. I just want to make a little walkway over towards our Nooks Cranny. So I decided to actually make the pathway head towards the beach instead of Nooks Cranny. And then I'll do a separate little pathway leading to the Nooks Cranny. I promise it will make sense. We first of all though need to pick up our little, our walls. I don't know why I'm calling them little. They're big walls, they're big castle walls. I want to put some of our wood decking outside of our Nooks Cranny so that we can actually put things like boxes and stuff on top. Let's put the side parts of the decking down as well. It does look like it's too big at the moment, but I'm hoping that won't be the case once we put the walls back down. Castle wall number 1, push it back. Castle gate, and then castle wall number 2. Yeah, I like it so far. I think if we put a couple of cedars in each side of the building, and then I do want to stick some trees back here too. I wonder where we can fit them in. Maybe here. Oh, that one's gonna be too close. Maybe here and here. Cedar tree, hardwood tree. There we go. Wonderful. Now we can grab that pathway code again and just stick it along the decking like so. Just make a small little section here. By the way, it's been a little while since I've asked everybody, but what island are you working on now? Maybe you're working on an autumn island, or maybe you're working on a Halloween island, or maybe you're not working on either of those. Let me know what you're doing. It's been a while since I've asked everybody. Our area needs more trees. It does. And then also before we carry on decorating, I want to make sure that we bring out our little water feature that we've got here. So we might have to change the shape of it ever so slightly, but that's not a problem. You know, as long as it's free to do so. I always say this, if it's free to do so, as in Tom Nook won't charge us, then you don't need to worry about it. There we go. I think that will do. Now, we don't want to go too crazy with the decorating around Nooks Cranny. We want to mainly make it feel like a forest area. So to do that, we need some giant vines. I'm also going to need to grab my bushes and my flowers real soon. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get in to do them. Also, we need some more trees, I think. More foresty. Just going to plan out where I want to pop some trees. I'm not going to stunt any of these because, like I said, I do want it to feel like a forest. I don't have enough trees left, I don't think. I mean, we might have some more cedars. I just need one more cedar for this area and then maybe a cedar over here. We'll grab those in a second though. We do have some decayed trees, and I think what I will do is pop some custom code on the floor. I do like to use this leaf code under my decayed trees so then it looks like the leaves have actually fallen off the trees. So let's pop that there. Pop our decayed tree on top. Oh yes, perfect. We may even do another one here. Oh no, it's not going to fit. Not exactly there. Also, everyone always asks me, am I doing a Halloween island this year? Yes and no. I'm just going to say yes and no and leave it at that. I'm doing something for Halloween, that's for sure, if that's what you're asking. I got some glowing moss jar shelves to go outside our Nooks Cranny. Oh, actually, before we put that there, let's pop down a storefront to give the building a little bit more character. We have one for each side, of course. And then we can put this down. Oh yes, it looks so good. Oh, yeah, I like that a lot more. I'm going to shove in a giant vine just here. We need to add these to make it feel a little bit more full. I also need to put a tree or something here. Or maybe I will get away with a giant vine. Let's see. Although, to be honest, I could add giant vines to the beach when we go to decorate the beach. As you can see, there is no way I'm doing the beaches today. They're so full. There's 3 houses at Nooks Cranny. Well, Nooks Cranny's gonna move, but it's still busy. Right, let's go around, add some bushes here, there, and everywhere, because I love bushes. I also need to go and get some more trees. I don't have any more on my island, so I have to go to the treasure island to get them. Right, we also have wheat field to add. I think I want it more just off of it. I'm gonna need more wheat field at this rate. I love my precious wheat fields. Bush. Wheat field. Everywhere you look is wheat field. Oh, we might as well stick another piece over here. The island is gonna lag so much. It's okay though. We can deal with it. More wheat field. Oh, I think I'm gonna move this. I wonder if we could stick it here. Like, will it be too weird if I stuck it there? I don't think so. Once we stick other bits in too, I think it will look really good. It will work. We can make it work. We might have to stick another tree in here though. I want to add a couple of storefronts just to the side. Nothing too crazy. Just something that makes it look like a little maybe extension to the building or a shed. Something along those lines anyway. Oh, to add something a little bit different to the area, I do want to add this street lamp with banners. The little customization on there is the lanterns. And like always, if you want any of these customizations for your island, you'll find the MAs down below in the description of the video. Let's pop a garden bench right over here. We're out of wheat field. We're out of wheat field. Oh no. I want to shove in a giant vine right back here. Give us a little something, you know. And then let's put some more of our custom code on the floor, our leaves. Oh, first of all, we might need oh no, I should be able to get back in there. Shove a decayed tree in. Can we put it over? Yes. I think I want to add another one of these, but if I stagger it like that, it looks a little bit more busier. Means though we shouldn't put a tree in here. Maybe we should pull this across like that and shove a tree in here instead. Although it's not going to go, is it? Maybe we can put a tree here. Yeah, the tree's going to have to go there. And so we can pull this back across. Yes. I'm gonna go grab some trees. I returned with trees and I think I am... Oh no. I thought I was gonna stick a tree in front of here, but I'm not. Don't worry, I was gonna say I'll stunt it, but I'm not going to. Pop in a big old cedar here. Look at him. Lovely. I did want to stick a tree here too. I think we're gonna go for a hardwood tree. And it was a tree over here somewhere I was gonna stick in, but you're in the way. We'll go for another hardwood tree. Why not? I forgot to grab more wheat field, but I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that would be a problem. We can just use flowers and bushes instead. I'm thinking about removing this one and adding a mush parasol instead. I think that just looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we should add a couple over here too. I did pick up a couple of these mush parasols. I thought they would just look really nice just to scatter around. Also another tree. Can't go wrong with another tree. Maybe we could shove in a giant vine back here, I think. Yeah, it adds a little bit of height over this section. Maybe another mush. Just to pop it there. And then we could add some weeds and flowers here so you can walk through here. But yeah, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze in some spaces, but I'm not mad about that. Oh, I have a cruiser bike. It's gone the wrong way though. Can I spin? Oh my gosh, it's gone the wrong way again. Maybe we can just squeeze you in. Like that, and then push it up and then push it over. Can't see it. Maybe there is better. We cannot have a Nooks Cranny without cardboard boxes, but first actually I want to shove a barrel in. Yep, and then a pile of boxes. Pop a cardboard box in the front right like that. Maybe even another cardboard box. That's a very tight squeeze though. Maybe not this box so close. Maybe there. Can you still get through? You can just about get through to Nooks Cranny. Good. I want it to be a little bit more cut off. Another pile of cardboard boxes. I also have more barrels. I kind of like the barrels better. Another barrel. And then I have a wooden box. You'll see it a lot better when there's no houses. Just the houses are in the way. Another wooden box. Gonna shove that over this side. Okay. It's looking good. Nice and full. Alright, we need to get into some of these smaller gaps and add flowers. I'm not so fussed about the gaps you can't see. Just want to do a little bit of coverage. I do have a mush lamp though that can go like to the side. Ooh, yes. I do have a glowing moss jar. I don't have much to put around on this area. I don't think that matters too much though. I don't want to overdo it. I think the boxes and the barrels are enough with a few of these little jars on top. Can I get in here and add a flower? Ooh. Oh, yes I can. Add a couple of flowers, in fact. Another mush lamp. Oh, it's a blue one again. Can I pull it forward? Yes. Mush low stool. Another mush lamp. Let's add some flowers over this side. I'll worry about that little strip here when I do the beaches. To be honest, it's probably just going to be flowers anyway. A little mush low stool in there. And then I think I need some flowers. Just add a little bit of color, you know. Oh, I love how dense it feels. We will be time traveling in a second, actually moving Nooks Cranny into place so we can see what it all looks like together. Right, so I did grab a couple more flowers. I think I'm going to move this and add a flower instead, just because the flowers add a little bit of color to our spacing, and it just, sometimes you need it, okay? Sometimes you need a little bit of color just to make it feel a little bit nicer. Oh, like in here, we could probably add a blue flower. Yes. And then I think, to be honest, I don't think we're going to get any more popped in. So I'm going to do a quick little time travel and then we're going to see how everything looks all together. So here we are with Eunice showing off our brand new area for Nooks Cranny. I do wish we could make things a little bit higher so that you could close in the shop sign a little bit more, but you know, we have to make do with what we have in this game. Despite that fact, I'm so happy with how this little build come out. It looks so good. I think I've managed to hide Nooks Cranny as good as possible as I can, and I'm really happy with it so far. I don't know if the levels of terraforming behind this building are going to be 2 tiers or 1. I don't know yet. I'm sure I'll decide soon enough. Probably have to build that area next. To get to Nooks Cranny, you will have to go through a little bit of a forest. I'm hoping to do some more foresty areas around this island, make them a little bit more magical, more spookier, you know? Hopefully. That's what I intend to do anyway. But yeah, you do get to walk down this very foresty, very thick, dense pathway from up towards our town entrance, which is just over here by resident services. And I'm really happy with how it came out. I like it so much. This has come out better than I thought it would. So that's always a good thing. But there we have it. We have finished today's build. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, again, I'm happier with this than I thought I would be. And I'm so excited to do more areas similar to this around my island Velastra. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Come join our cozy family. Have the most wonderful days. I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.